Everyone, this is DJ Dimaliuat, and for this video, we'll be having a product review of one of Philam Life's oldest VUL, which is called Money 3. Alright, so hanggang ngayon, available pa rin yung Money 3. They launched it way back, more than 10 years ago, even before I became a financial advisor. So I entered Philam Life 2013, 10 years na ako rito sa industry. And pagdating ko, meron na tong product na to. And it's an opportune time for me to discuss this for a number of reasons. But first of all, ano ba talaga si Money 3? Si Money 3 is a single pay VUL plan. So VUL siya and then single pay siya. One time ka lang maghuhulog, hindi ka na maghuhulog ulit. So it's just like a one-time investment. And since it's an investment portfolio talaga, returns are not guaranteed. Right? Bakit? Because the performance o yung kita nito is dependent on the performance of the underlying asset it is invested. So kung saan siya nilagay, kung ano yung maging performance nung asset na yon na binili, nung fund na binili na yon, so dun siya magbe-base. So kung bumaba din yon at nalugi yon, malulugi din siya. Right? Kung kumita yon, kikita rin siya, kasabay na kasabay. Again, I was mentioning, right, I shot this video about April 13, 2023. And if you can see, as of today, or as of the making of this video, the PSEI, Philippine Stock Exchange Index, a collection of top 30 businesses ng Philippines, right, wherein, yun yung ginagamit nating batayan of the economy of the Philippines. Kapag umaakyat yan, most likely umaakyat yung economy. Kapag bumababa yan, so bumababa din yung economy. Just to, briefly discuss it. Alright, so sa ngayon, 6,448.87. It closed today at this price. Alright, so bakit significant yan? Ako, I feel you're buying now at a discount. If you're buying it 7,000 or below, you're buying it at a discount. Last year, we recorded a video about, 6,600 siya. Sabi ko, it's a good buy already. Right, about middle of last year. And then, towards September, October last year, bumaba pa yan into 6,000 level. So, sobrang baba noon. Right, ngayon, right, it's about 6,400 pa rin. So, meaning, hindi pa siya tumaas from last year. So, kung ngayon ka palang papasok, kumita na talaga. Ito pa, just to put it into perspective, pre-pandemic levels, right, yung January 29, 2018, nag-record ng all-time intraday high yung PSEI. Pumalo ito ng 9,078.37 points. Alright? So, nag-close ito the day before, nung Friday, January 26, 2018, ng 9,041.20 points. So, meaning, at 6,400 ngayon, kung dati na yung 9,000 level, you're practically buying at about 30% to 33% discount. So sobrang baba ng economy ng Philippines ngayon. And I feel that's no way but up. Another perspective is that if you will look back 10 years ago, February 5, 2013, right? PSEI soared to an all-time high above 6,400. So meaning, this news by Rappler that you are seeing, 10 years ago, 6,400 na yung stock market. So, you can interpret it in so many ways, right? Okay, hindi kumita yung Philippines for a lot of different reasons. Kumita naman, umakyat naman, but of course, a lot of factors, political, and then yung, of course, pandemic 2020, talaga nag-crash yung market even to the 4,000 plus levels noong 2020 around March and April of that time. Right? So ngayon nag-stabilize na si market, we feel paakyat na siya. So basically kung hindi ka nakabili 10 years ago, if you're watching this and 10 years ago you're not yet educated in terms of investment or super bata ka pa as in you don't have the capacity to invest, baka nasa school ka pa lang noon, the past 10 years hindi ka naiwan. For me, that's good news. Hindi ka naiwan because the past 10 years, hinintay ka ng market. Umakyat. It could have been 12,000 right now, but instead, from 9,000 bumalik to 6,400 levels. So, hindi ka naiwan. Now, kung nakapag-invest ka ng 2018 and 2019 when the market was about 9,000, 8,000, lugi ka pa ngayon. About 20 to 30% yung negative mo. Right? Ngayon, kung hindi mo pa kailangan yung pera ngayon, that's just fine. That's just paper loss. If you're retiring right now, I feel for you and I'm sorry for that. Talagang medyo kung withdrawin mo yan, lugi ka. But if hindi mo siya withdrawin, malaki yung chance babawi pa yan. Of course, a few more years it will take. But definitely, if you're confident with the Philippine economy as a whole, and we have a lot of right metrics like our median age, napakababa dito, very vibrant, our expenditures, di ba? So, paakyat ang mga negosyo ng Philippines. So, most likely, pataas din yan. So, that's the reason why I'm doing this video right now. Bakit this is one of the last products of the old products of Philam Life that I reviewed. Because I just feel that this is the right time to start going in and buying Money Tree. Right? So that's my take. This is not financial advice, but that's my take, and that's why it's called product review. Right? Okay, Money Tree, it also gives you guaranteed life insurance coverage. No? It gives 125% of the money that you put in. So, kunyari naglagay ka ng 1 million, 125% of that is to 1.25 million. So later I'll show you. So ang tingin ko sa Money Tree is like a mutual fund. Para lang din siyang mutual fund. Di ba, mutual fund is meron kang fund, bibilin mo yung fund na yun or mag-invest ka sa fund na yun, and then pwede siyang kumita, pwedeng hindi. Alright? So, pero ito, it's like a mutual fund with life insurance coverage. Alright? So, yun yung bonus niya. So, literally, ito talaga yung matatawag mong investment na merong insurance. Other VULs na regular pay, naguhulog ka yearly, monthly, and all, hindi mo siya sa matatawag na investment talaga. It's like a savings plan and really talagang insurance and protection yun talaga yung focus ng mga plans na yon. And I really don't call the other VULs an investment. Money Tree I can call as an investment kasi one time lang siya. 'Di ba? Umakyat, kita ka, we can withdraw at a certain number of years. Pag bumaba, pwedeng mag-invest ka ulit, magdagdag ka, mag-top up ka ulit. So you can really treat that as an investment. And then bonus yung 25% na insurance. Later we'll talk about how you get that or paano mo maximize yun. Na bakit mas maganda siya na ganun. Alright, so if you can see, if you put in this 1 million amount, no 1.25 million yung coverage mo. It says there that the life insurance benefits, right? If an unexpected event happens resulting in the death of the insured, the higher of the account value or minimum guaranteed death benefit will be provided to the beneficiaries. So, higher off. Alright? So, the minimum guaranteed death benefit is 125% of the single premium. Kunyari nga 1 million, it becomes 1.25 million plus 125% each subsequent top-up, ibig sabihin pag nagdagdag ka ng 500k plus 125% of that, yun yung death benefit. Less 125% of each withdrawal kasi pwede ka mag-withdraw ng partial, so pwedeng mabawasan din yung account, yung dati mong nilagay na 1 million, kunyari 500,000 na lang, so mabawasan din yung death benefit mo just in case the insured dies. Right? Alright, so let's take a look at the projection. So, syempre, si investment, tignan natin kung ano yung mga potential income niya. So, kung titignan natin, no, so at my age, I'm 36. At the end of year 1, 37 na ako. So, it shows that. So, makikita natin, sa first year, syempre, lugi pa yung policy mo. Right? But after the first year, right, on the second year, tignan natin muna yung 4% lang na potential returns. No? Because these are all not guaranteed, the projection lang ito. So, tignan natin yung somehow conservative at 4% projection moving forward. So, at 4%, 1,036,576 na yung pera mo, tumubo na ng konti. At the end of 5 years, right, on year 5, at the end of 5 years, 1.2,828 na siya. At the end of 10 years, when I'm already 46, 1,502,171 na siya. So, kumita na siya ng 500,000, which is 50%. Now, at the end of year 20, 2.3 million na siya at 4%. Kung at 10%, which hindi imposible, but I think medyo rare case yan. But let's say, no, umabot ng ganon, no, nasa 7 million 25,964 na siya. So yun yung potential of you just putting in money there and then let it sit. Of course, hopefully, pataas yung projection ng ng investment. Of course, nothing is guaranteed. So depende pa rin yan, no? Kaya ka siya nag-i-invest, no? When you invest, there's no guarantee with that. There will always be risk. But of course, there will be potential returns. Alright, so makita mo dyan kapag 0% yung performance ng fund, pag 4%, pag 10%, even kapag negative. And if you would see, if it's negative or pag 0% hindi kumikita, darating yung time na mauubos yung account value niya. Right? Bakit? Kasi meron tayong cost of insurance. Ini-insure ka sa 1 million, 1.25 million, 125% of the money that you put in. Another thing that I would like to highlight, right? Pwedeng, again, not guaranteed, and pwedeng maapektuhan at ma-reduce yung investment component ng policy mo. Number one, nakalagay dito, not paying your premiums on time. Doesn't apply in monetary, but applies in other VULs. Number two, policy charges. Every month, charge ka po ng maliit lang na amount. Halos negligible, lalo na sa monetary. No? To insure you. Kung 1 million ng pera mo, 1.25 million ng insurance mo, you have 250,000 na nadagdag, no? Yung 250K na yon, charge yon para bayaran yung policy na yon. Alright? So, ganun yung nangyayari. Alright? Kapag lower kapag withdraw mo, di ba, mababawasan din yung insurance mo, mababawasan din yung pera mo. So, whatever the difference that is, nagko-compute po yan automatically. Another thing, of course, when you make partial withdrawal, so you cannot expect na kung ano yung projection, masusunod. Diba? Depende. And extreme market volatility or poor fund performance, right? So, katulad ng pandemic, kung may nangyari ulit na ganun, pwede mag-crash talaga yung market, right? So, again, it's really sometimes beyond the control of the fund manager, right? So, kami rin sa AIA, we wanna make sure na hindi naman talaga poorly performing yung fund, kasi if not, palitan natin yung fund manager na nagpe-perform doon o nag-handle ng fund na yun. So, as mentioned, yung death benefit mo, right, is 125%. So, yung death benefit mo, basta wala kang withdrawal, kahit mag-fluctuate yung market, nag-extremely bumagsak to 50%, yung 1 million mo naging 500,000, your death benefit stays at 1.25 million. Hanggat may pera sa account mo, it stays at 1.25 million, right? So, kahit mag-fluctuate, bumaba, ganyan, it stays at 1.25 million. Or, it can go higher. Right? Kung mapapansin mo dito sa table na to, may mga times na higher na siya. Kunyari, after the 10th year of sa 4%, no, 1,502,171 na yung death benefit. Ibig sabihin, nagiging equal na siya sa account value in case yung account value mo ma-overtake niya na yung guaranteed death benefits. Okay, you can review this video, replay this video to clarify that statement. All right? So, a minimum investment for the regular monetary is 125,000. All right? Pag monetary elite, 1 million yung minimum. So, may difference siya, no? So, the peso monetary, right? Again, one-time investment siya, and then it gives you additional life insurance. To maximize the growth of your money, nakalagay rito. If you choose Peso Monetary Elite, nakalagay dyan, one pay investment plan that has no entry fee. Right? So, hindi ka charge pagpasok mo pala kasi meron niyang, may cost, no, to process the policy and all. Right? Dito wala. Kung 1 million na ipasok mo, 1 million na mailalagay. Right? Allowing you to discover the true earning power of your wealth. Ganun yung mangyayari. Right? So, yun yung advantage ng monetary. Now, saan ba natin yan underlying asset ilalagay? Ikaw yung pipili, actually depende sa risk appetite mo. We have different funds. In fact, for monetary, napakadami po. Right? So meron tayong Philam bond fund kapag balanced ka. And this is put into peso fixed income instruments. Right? Doon po siya nilalagay, that are expected to generate higher earnings compared to traditional savings account and time deposit. So, better siya than time deposits. Yun yung goal kapag Philam Bond Fund. Right? Kapag Philam Life Long-Term Bond Fund, so almost the same siya. Marami kasi tayong mga bagong fund. But this one is only applicable for top-ups and switching. So, kapag for the new policies kung magdadagdag ka. Right? So, AIA Philam Life Elite Conservative Fund, peso, right? So kapag merong word na elite, this is invested outside the Philippines. So global market siya. Ganon. So again, conservative pa rin kasi nakalagay dito sa bandang dulo, the fund's expected average direct and indirect exposure to equities will be approximately 30% over the long term. However, this exposure may vary from time to time. The other 70% will be invested in the fixed income or money market instrument. So fixed income, guaranteed yung returns na yon. So medyo mas not volatile yung investment mo. Meron din tayong AIA Philam Life Elite Balanced Fund, right? So elite meaning global fund din ito. So mas mix pa rin siya ng fixed income tsaka equities, pero mas marami ng konti ngayon dun sa equities and long term. 40% na lang yung napupunta dun sa surely fixed income and money market. And then yung Elite Adventurous Fund, hindi pa rin siya 100% sa equities, no? May 10% pa rin sa fixed income para again, maging diversified yung portfolio mo, and then 90% goes to really the more aggressive funds. And then, we have the PAMI Philam Fund, alright? So, nandiyan din yun. So, balanced risk appetite for long-term capital growth. Yun yung goal niya. And then, meron din tayong PAMI Philam Strategic Growth Fund. Alright? So, kapag comfortable si investor sa long risk capital, with risk and long-term capital growth, right? So, ini-invest siya sa mga equity securities. And then, yung PAMI Philam Equity Index Fund, yun, minimimic niya yung PSEI. So, mas madali itong i-monitor kaya nga lesser yung charges niya compared to the other funds. Kasi kung ano yung mga PSEI, the top companies na nasa Philippine Stock Exchange Index, yun lang yung kinokopya niya. So, it's an indexed fund. Maraming may favorite niya. Right? Meron din tayong Philam Life Equity Capped Index Fund, pero ito available lang siya sa top-ups and fund switching. Alright? And then yung short-term fund, I think ito kapag talagang short-term lang yung tingin mo dun sa money, dun din siya sa mga fixed income securities issued by the Philippine government. However, again, it's only applicable for fund switching. Pag fund switching kasi, let's say, nag-invest ka na sa equities, and then after a year, gusto mong ilipat into a more secured one. Kunyari, tingin mo, kumita na siya, and then may potential bumagsak yung economy. Pwede mo kasing i-fund switch into a more conservative fund. Alright? So, nakalagay din dito, you may allocate your premium payments up to 3 investment funds. So, pwede mo rin i-diversify yan, hindi lang sa isa. Alright? So, you and your financial advisor, in this case, me, should you want to get with me, na yun, kumbaga, di-decide tayo kung saan magandang funds, no, na gusto mo. Alright? And then, of course, nakalagay dyan, AIA Philam Elite Funds are offshore funds managed by AIA Investment Management Private Limited, or the AIA-IM. I have a separate video about our global funds and our elite funds. I will give the link in this video and you can see it right here. Yan po, yung video na yan about elite funds ng AIA. Alright, so let's talk about the historical fund performance of some of the funds. So hindi na natin lalahatin kasi it will take too long. Right? Para lang makita nyo na yung potential and reality. No? So si Philam Life Equity Capped Index Fund, nag-start siya ng 2020, nag-perform siya ng 7.17%, and din in 2021, naging 1.75%, but last year, it was negative 12%. You know, if titignan mo naman lahat ng funds last year, talagang nag-negative. No? The market really crashed once again 2022. Right? Nag-recover in 2021, nag-crash in 2022. But let's look at the potential. Right? Philam Life Long-Term Bond Fund, nag-0.21% and then parehong negative. Philam Life Short-Term Fund, negative 0.01%. Maliit lang, nag-negative man siya na puro super liit, below 1%. And then I want to highlight yung mga elite funds kasi these are some of the new funds that we have. So the Elite Adventurous Fund, kumita siya, it has the potential to earn 16.10%, right, noong 2021. Last year, again, it was a bad year, globally even, so that's why it's the negative 18.04%. Si Elite Balance Fund, peso, 11.39% yung kinita niya noong 2021, negative 14.97% last year. And then si Elite Conservative Fund, kahit conservative na siya, kasi ganun pa rin naman, no? All markets are really affected. 7.98% on 2021, maliit yung mas potential na naging return niya. And then negative 11.90% siya. So, makita nyo, the projection of the 4%, 10% are feasible. Depende sa talagang trajectory of the market. So, you feel that the Philippine market or the global market economy will really somehow start to recover, then probably it's time to also invest. Alright, let's talk about withdrawal charges. DJ, pwede ba ako mag-withdraw anytime dyan? Yes, pwedeng anytime. However, there are charges when you withdraw. So, andito, straightforward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sa first year, 5% ang charge. Pag nag-withdraw ka ng 100,000, 95% na lang matatanggap mo. Yung 5% i-charge ka niya. Right? Every VUL has this for monetary, first 5 years lang. Yung mga regular VULs usually meron hanggang 10 years. Right? So, second year, 4%, third year, 3%, fourth year, 2%, fifth year, 1%, sixth year onwards, 0%. So, mag-withdraw ka, full mo yung makukuha. Now, it doesn't mean na may charges siya, malulugi ka. So, what if kumita ka na ng 10%? Right? Kumita ka na ng 10% after 3 years. And then you withdraw, let's say, in full. Right? Hindi mo tinapos yung 5 years na holding period. Nabawasan ng 3% yung kita mo, but it's still 7%. Right? So, depende sa diskarte mo talaga. But of course, ideally, right, patagalin mo siya. But as I always mention in a lot of my videos, every investment should be tied to a goal. So kung mag-i-invest ka sa monetary, para saan yan? Sa education ba yan ng anak mo 10 years from now? So doon mo siya withdrawin 10 years from now. Right? Para ba yan sa wedding mo 5 years from now? E di doon mo siya withdrawin sa wedding mo 5 years from now. Para ba yan sa retirement mo 15 years from now? So tsaka mo na siya withdrawin. No? Pag magre-retire ka na 15 years from now. Right? Or at least close to that pag feeling mo mataas na yung value. Every investment should be tied to a goal. Hindi yung mag-i-invest ka lang and then para saan lang. Alright? So, monetary is a guaranteed issue offer. So, no medical exam required. Kahit may sakit yung kukuha, uninsurable siya sa ibang products, pwede pa rin siyang ma-insure sa monetary subject to certain limits. Alright? So, yun yung maganda rito. No? Pwedeng ikaw pa rin yung maka-insure, madagdagan yung insurance mo or magkaroon ka ng insurance. Anything happens, alright, plus 25% ng pera mo. Kunyari may 10 million ka. Right? So, guaranteed insured ka ng 12.5 million. So, that money will go to your beneficiaries in case something happens. Pag nakalagay siya sa stock market or wherever, kung ano lang yung fund value nung time na yun, kasi bumagsak, naging 8 million, yun lang yung makukuha ng family mo. This, sa monetary, right, kahit may sakit or whatever, 12.5 million pa rin or 125% pa rin ng pera mo yung makukuha. No, as long as you don't withdraw at hanggat may pera ka sa account value, kahit bumagsak siya. Who can avail? Policy owner can be from ages 18 to 99, pero yung insured from age 0 to 65. So meaning, kunyari 66 years old na yung gusto maging owner nito, gusto mag-invest, pero hindi na siya pwedeng i-insure kasi 65 lang, hanggang 65 lang. Pero siya kumuha ng apo niya, yun yung bilihan niya. Sa kanya yung pera, siya yung may control ng returns, siya yung owner, right? And then ang insured yung bata. Right? So very minimal yung insurance charges pa nun. Pwedeng ganun yung diskarte. Again, we will work with that, depende. Right? So depende sa needs mo at gusto mo. Alright, so for your quotations requests, send me your details, full name, birth date, occupation, and mobile number, and how much coverage or how much investment you would want. Just send me a message to my Facebook page, that's DJ Dimaliuat, or go to facebook.com/DJ Dimaliuat Official. So thank you very much for watching this video, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment or send me a message, and I will be glad to answer them. Thank you.